You can find this as public record. Every government keeps a comprehensive financial reform, comprehensive financial assessment. That means that our government is now a corporation. It is not of the people, by the people, and for the people. Our government works for the corporation. They pass laws for the corporation that take away our rights.
Yeah, I got. If you guys are interested, Sam, can you come here real quick? Oh, okay, thanks.
They usually announce it with a news story that set up the UI checkpoint.
Come on.
They'll have a joke on the pipe.
For information, man, for people around this country, just trying to spread the word.
Very important. It's not against the law.
It's a message of love out here.
Yeah.
And you have to
Can you tell them? Yeah. Well, can you tell them not to? What?
No, like I said, they'll forcibly do it. You can send that in the report.
No, it's a violation.
Yeah, total violation. If you don't want your blood taken, they're going to do it anyway.
Don't get involved in your government.
Yeah, our country's in trouble.
Don't look at the alternative news. Don't research all these different things that we bring up to you, like the New World Order and how 9/11 was a controlled demolition.
What's up, guys?
Appreciate it.
All right.
You must understand that the police are now going to take your blood at warrantless checkpoints on the side of the road. They will set up checkpoints, and if you refuse to take a breathalyzer test, they will draw your blood. They are literally vampires trying to suck our blood out of our body. You do not have the rights to your blood anymore. Your blood belongs to the government now. Your blood belongs to the police now. You do not have a right to keep your blood away from the government. They will forcibly put a needle in your arm and take your blood if you refuse their breathalyzer test, which is proven to be inaccurate to begin with. And checkpoints by themselves are unconstitutional. If a cop asks you for your ID, you have the right to not show them your ID. If a cop stops you at a checkpoint, you have the right to not let them search your vehicle or search your person or search your papers. That is the Fourth Amendment of our Constitution. Please read the Constitution. It is not a very long document, but that document gave humans the basic human freedoms for the first time in human history. And over the last 50 years, and especially over the last 10 years after the staged event of 9/11, the government has taken away most of our rights. I have been dragged out by police and almost arrested just for speaking, using my First Amendment. And now they're trying to take away your Fourth Amendment right and take your blood at warrantless checkpoints on the side of the road and have judges on site to rubber stamp warrants. The Fourth Amendment states that they must have probable cause. They must state what they're looking for and where they are going to look for it. A checkpoint does not suffice to those provisions. They are warrantless and they violate your Fourth Amendment. And you must understand this is all being done right under your nose. And when it happens to you, you must know your rights and exercise your rights.
Yep.
Because those who do not exercise their rights have no rights.
Exactly.
If you do not have rights, basic human rights, you are a slave. What makes us different in this country is that we have God-given rights that nobody can take away from us. But they try every single day, and every single month, and every single year. They try more and more to take away your rights. And having warrantless checkpoints on the side of the road and taking your blood if you refuse their breathalyzer test is a complete usurpation of our Fourth Amendment and completely against our human God-given rights. And if you stand by and let them do this to you, you are a slave. You are not a free human being because your rights are being taken away from you. What makes us different in this country is that we have rights. It's not because we have a strong military. It's not because we invade other countries and kill millions of innocent Iraqis and millions of innocent Afghanistans and call it collateral damage.
Yep.
That is not what makes this country great. What makes this country great is that for the first time in human history, we were given rights that nobody can take away. That they were given to us by God, not man. If man gives you your rights, they can be taken away. Nobody can take away your God-given rights, but they try every single day. And they get away with it because you do not stand up for your rights. You must learn your rights. Read your Constitution. It is the founding document of this country and should be the most important thing you read in your lifetime. Because because that document on paper was fought for, and our forefathers died for that document to give humans the freedoms that we enjoy today, that we take for granted today. Those who do not exercise their rights have no rights, because you are nothing more than a slave to the system. But go back to sleep, America. Continue consuming. Continue watching mainstream TV that tells you everything's okay. That tells you the war on terror is legitimate and killing millions of innocent Iraqis is legitimate. And that's what freedom is for. And that's how you fight for freedom, is you kill innocent civilians in other countries. And you build this military-industrial complex empire. We are not free because we have a military that can destroy any country on the planet. We are free because we were given rights. And the government can take those away too. Any government that can give you anything you want can take away everything you have. You must understand this, and you must realize that they are trying to take your rights away. They try to take your Second Amendment away every day. The Second Amendment, the right to keep and bear arms and have a firearm, was given to us to keep us safe, because the government cannot keep us safe. When the government tries to keep you safe, they're taking your rights away. Anytime the government says that they're trying to keep you safe, they're doing the opposite by taking your rights away.
Exactly.
It is not the gun that kills somebody, it is the man.
The man.
So when they try to take away your gun and try to take away your Second Amendment, it leaves you helpless.
Exactly.
Because they don't take the weapons away from the police. You can come in and shoot at any time.
Yep.
And it happens, folks. You can go on YouTube and YouTube police brutality and police shootings, and you'll see the police kill innocent people every day. There was a story a couple weeks ago of a man who was shot 6 times because he was walking down the street whittling a piece of wood with a 3-inch whittling knife. And the police officer got out of his vehicle and shot him 6 times dead. The cops will not protect you. You must not bow down to the system and bow
really
down to
amazing
the government.
information, man. Just not left or right, showing the true people who run things. Hey.
And when they say they're going to set up warrantless checkpoints on the side of the road and take your blood, they are literally vampires. They are telling you that you do not have the right to your own blood because it belongs to the government, because you belong to the government. You should not stand for this. You should not let the government do this to you. You should not let the police force do this to you. The only way you can stop this from happening is knowing your rights. Read your Constitution. Understand that the Constitution and the Bill of Rights was the greatest document given to mankind, because it was a document that gave us freedom, that did not make us slaves. The only way you can exercise your rights is if you know your rights.
Exactly.
Having the right to choose what job you have and what food you eat is not rights. And the government gives you privileges. Privileges can be taken away. That's why the Bill of Rights was not the Bill of Privileges. It was the Bill of Rights because God gave them to us, therefore no man can take them away.
All right.
If man gives you your rights, man can take them away from you. The only way you can stop yourself from losing your rights is if you stand up for them when they are being trampled upon. Like at checkpoints. Checkpoints are unconstitutional. It's been ruled by the Supreme Court to be unconstitutional. Therefore, it is not law. The Supreme Court has ruled that anything unconstitutional is not law. And the police officers should stand with the people and not with the corporate government.